just happened? Hello everyone and welcome back to MLAndersen0. We are starting off with clearing my head. Last time we had the biggest reveal.
I've been driving around for like the past week or so. I just don't feel like it's safe if I go back home. It just feels like something is waiting there or watching me. So I've been running, I guess. Patrick mentioned that I have to remember, and
His hair got
I'm not
longer,
entirely sure
I think.
what that means still. But I've been going back through all the records just from when he was in the hospital, from when Michael was in the hospital, and just trying to remember every single moment, what it felt like. Just remembering when he left, the day he came back. When he came back, no one wanted to talk to him, really. It was almost like he was exiled or something.
Ooh.
But I'm trying the best I can to remember anything I can. I don't know what he wants from me. Eric is doing fine now. He was in the hospital and he got out.
Okay, so Eric is still alive.
I just still feel guilty for putting him in that position. And although it just sucks for what happened to him, I'm glad that he's finally out of this. And I just can't help from feeling guilty. You know, it seems like this clock, when we were kids, like that's the main thing that I'm trying to focus on, because it seems like everything is revolving around that clock, and I can barely remember it. It seemed like a couple weeks ago I had no clue what Michael or Patrick was talking about, but little bits were coming back to me. And it just seems like from that day, whenever we found that clock, everything went to hell. And I just gotta find that clock. Or
So did you find the clock with Patrick or Michael? And if you found the clock, is the clock when he became Patrick?
there's something about it.
I need to go grab something to drink. I'll be right back. Just grabbed a beverage, had to debrief him on everything I just watched with Dark Harvest and Stan Frederick, and he knows nothing about the Slenderverse, but I was telling him how crazy it got.
Gotta be fucking.
What is he wearing?
Hey there, Sean. Give me that and turn off the car. Well, I have a splitting headache and I think I'm dying. How are you?
What?
What do I want, Sean? That's kind of a complicated question, you know? Let's start out easy. How have you been?
You think it's easy? Just being scared, running?
I don't know what you're scared of, Sean. I've told you multiple times there really isn't anything to be... There's nothing to be afraid of, Sean. If you just follow my instructions like I've asked of you over and over again. What is this?
Why are you bleeding?
I like how every time he's on the screen, it filters like this.
3 times now. What?
Why are you bleeding?
I'm not... There might be a little bit of blood. That's not of your concern. See, because if you join up with me and we take advantage of the situation, then everything's gonna be good, Sean.
What situation? You're putting me in this situation. So how are we gonna join?
You're starting to piss me off, Sean.
What the hell?
Are we getting the slender sickness?
I don't know exactly what the stick up your ass is from. But if you want to see your brother okay, I suggest you follow my instructions.
And what does that mean? My brother, okay. You're the
Do I
one
look
that's
okay
ripping
right now? Do I look okay right now? Because I feel fantastic.
You look like shit. And you're fucking Michael up. Just you.
Alright, it's serious talk time now. What you didn't see of your brother when he came out of the hospital were the scars. Do you know what he did to himself? Do you mind if I take off my pants? I'm just gonna...
Oh, that's lovely.
You don't get my jokes. You don't seem to get my jokes. What you didn't see when Michael came out of the hospital, Sean, were the scars. The self-inflicted scars. What you didn't see was the damage that he did to his liver. What you didn't see was the pills that he was overdosing on every single night. You didn't see the damage he was doing to himself. So I decided that I was going to take over. This is a pretty nice camera, though.
And how do I know that it's not just you screwing up Michael's life?
It's in my best interest to keep this body alive.
So that's why you just hijack it?
I'm not hijacking. I live here too. So?
How are we supposed to fight together if you're the problem? Every waking moment I spend, I have this fear of you and whatever follows you. So how are we supposed to join together when I can't even trust you?
Here's the thing, Sean.
And join for what?
Here's the thing, Sean. You're very insistent that I'm the problem here, when I'm obviously not. There are forces at work that are beyond anything that you
He is
can currently
bleeding a lot.
comprehend. So, if you're gonna keep that stick up your ass for now, that's totally fine. But consider this your last warning.
And we're supposed to fight together? And you're threatening me? Like you have been ever since you've...
You keep saying fight, and you see that's the word Michael used. I don't like that word very much. I prefer embrace. Embrace this, Sean. Because you don't know what it's like. I may look like shit. I may feel a little bit like shit. But I think you'll be happy with how this ends. So go home. Sleep tight. Keep up with that bit about the clock because you're on your way. Have a good night.
How does this end? How is this gonna end?
Hello?
It's just weird that after all these years that you would be here in Denver too, you know?
Yeah.
There's something to be said for that. I don't know if
Wait,
it
they're
really
in
fade, though.
Denver?
It's awesome that we found each other.
Wait, why are you filming?
What? I just don't know how I can leave.
Or is she just in Denver?
Doctors don't do that though.
Oh wait, no, they're both in Denver.
They won't.
Okay, so this is like the first Slenderverse series that doesn't take place like on the... Okay, so I take that back. Marble Hornets took place in Alabama. Tribe 12 took place in Florida. Stan Frederick has taken place all over the place. Both Everyman Hybrid and Dark Harvest take place in New Jersey. This takes place in Denver. That's so cool. I want to go to Denver. I want to live in Colorado so badly, but he's like, no, I don't want to live in Colorado. And he won't tell me why. He won't tell me what the problem with Colorado is.
How could you just leave? No, and like the worst part about it is I don't remember any of it. I mean, driving Eric there, and it's like a blackout. I thought I was sleeping. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't remember anything?
It's like I'm losing time. This hasn't happened for a while.
I don't understand.
It's this clock. It all has to do with this clock. Can you stop washing dishes for a second? Jesus Christ. Talk about this. Stormy, come on. What's the excuse to just shut down and not talk? Huh? You're gonna have to face it eventually, huh? We both. Stormy, you're gonna have to face him eventually. Come on, we have to talk about it. No, you're fucking weak. You understand me? You and Sean, Jesus Christ. I don't understand it. I don't understand how you guys don't have the will to fucking fight. Stormy, come on. Someone lock the door. Just give me like 2 minutes, Stormy. Come on, lock the door.
I need to stop picking at my face.
I promise you everything's fine, Stormy. Just unlock the door. Come on, Stormy. Stormy.
Is that Patrick?
I know what I said, but I need you to unlock it right now, okay? You had to go and send him a message, didn't you? You couldn't let it sit like Michael asked you to, huh?
That is Patrick.
So I guess that means Sean's coming over tonight. You know what? We can use this. When Sean comes over tonight, he's gonna ask you questions. This is exactly what you're gonna tell him. If you
This
say anything
changes
beyond those words,
everything.
we don't want to think about that right now. Look sharp, Stormy. I know I will.
So Michael or Patrick didn't show up out of like nowhere. He was already in the apartment. Who are we looking at? Oh, I said I need to stop.
It's me.
I need to
So,
stop.
apparently, we need to talk. Because whatever you told me is not the truth. Like, I don't even know how you could just blatantly lie to me about that. You should have told me something was up. I could have helped you. But you have to call me back and we have to talk. Because, well, I just can't
Oh, this is
be out of the
Sean.
loop, I guess.
Sean
Just
smokes.
call me back immediately as soon as you can and tell me everything this time and don't leave.
Who is that? those Michael slash Patrick. Why? He just felt like a stuntman. I couldn't have, like,
What could you possibly want now? What are you gonna say to me? That I have to come with you?
I couldn't have
'Cause
fallen like that.
the end is nigh?
Just stop.
How is he wearing a hat like that, though?
Then what do you want? Why are you here?
What is today? What is today?
It's Thursday. Why?
The date, Sean.
It's 27th.
I came here to apologize.
Really?
There's still a lot you don't know. There's
This is just.
I'm
This
sorry for
series is
Stormy.
kind of
sorry.
bipolar.
I'm sorry for what happened in Jersey. When this started out,
What happened in Jersey? Wait, where does this series just take place in Denver or
brother did.
Jersey?
what I did, none of it should have happened. I'm doing the only thing now that I think I could do to
And are we talking to Michael or Patrick?
fix it, Sean. And it's not going to be over for you for a long time. And you're going to be angry. And there's still a lot of bad things to come, but Sean,
His nose is
I'm
bleeding
doing my best
again.
to fix it. And I know that means nothing now. I know you think this is another one of my games. But I'm so sorry, Sean, for everything.
So how can I trust you?
You can't. Now, you can't. Soon, maybe. For a while. But, I don't know. I don't know why I'm here. I just had to tell you I'm sorry for all this. None of it turned out like
Why
I
is he
thought it
dressed so
would, like Michael
dapper?
thought it would.
Dapper's the right word, right?
Sorry.
So what am I supposed to do now?
You could get me a blanket. We could talk about this.
Look, I don't know what you do in your free time, but you can't just keep stalking me, trying to scare me, and
Can you just get me a blanket? Just go inside and get me a blanket and we can talk about this. Sean. Thanks.
I think we're talking to Michael because whenever Patrick is on the screen, there's a filter, but maybe that's only when Patrick's being bad. What did he just put under his hat?
I'm sorry, Stormy. You didn't deserve any of this.
So
Patrick.
that's just a diversion.
Patrick.
Could we turn down the brightness a little bit, turn on contrast slightly, because that was really hard to read. I think that said the storm's coming though.
The fuck? Sorry.
Barney called, said you're gonna be here.
Alright.
If you want to talk, just come to my room.
He is mad.
Well, we obviously have something to talk about.
Well, yeah. Do you even know what he put me through? He posted that video, but do you really know? The nights he would come here, fucked up on whatever medication he was on, and ask me to lock him in a room, only to spend the whole night cussing me out on the inside. He would tell me how much of a worthless piece of shit I was. Just because I wouldn't run away. Then he would wake up in the morning, act like nothing had ever happened, like it was all perfect. He was my friend, but the things that he brought upon me, Sean, Jesus fucking Christ.
Stormy, I know I can at least do...
No. You couldn't have done anything. He hit me too, and it only got worse when he ran away. As soon as he didn't have you, everything was on me, and the blame. He would have told you everything he knew, and then and there, but you had to run the fuck away.
How could I have even known?
And then he forces me to contact you. Jesus Christ. Wasn't he forceful about it? Do you even know why he had me do that, Sean? It was, word for word, to scare you. I tried to help a friend. I tried to help Michael. And it leads to me being haunted, beaten, verbally abused, and scared for my fucking life. I don't sleep much anymore. No, I can't. And this is all because you didn't have the patience to wait at home and help your fucking brother.
Okay, stop. Stormy, you could have at least told me, or just hinted at the fact that you were threatened. I would have...
What of what, Sean?
I would have protected you.
You don't even know me!
But you're a friend of Michael's. And all I want to do is help you, and I want to see that you're okay. That's why I'm here. And, I don't know, maybe together we can fix this.
Someone's calling.
Who is it?
My uncle in Jersey.
Jersey? Stormy, did you say Jersey? Stormy!
He keeps focusing on that clock. I'll look through their things. Why are you looking through Stormy's things? out taking things.
Do you care to explain this?
What? No.
If you're gonna start telling me the truth, you gotta tell all of it, not just some.
Sean!
Stormy!
Okay, well, the urgency there was not very, We're not gonna be a little bit more urgent here? Stormy just got...
You okay?
Oh.
Damn it, Patrick. Did you see Patrick? Stormy, where is he?
Patrick's not here.
Did he not see? That'd be a pain in the ass to clean up.
Patrick.
Stormy just said Patrick's not there. He didn't see Slenderman, did he? Oh.
Sean? Sean!
Sean, I really hope that you never have to watch this. But I felt like in the event that something does happen, that you should have an explanation of what I know, at least about what's going on. And I know right now you don't want any part in it. That's fine. I understand. But, I mean, if you come back and I'm not here.
I'm confused because Stormy was just on the ground like it was all urgent and stuff, and now Stormy was not on the ground and not urgent. Stormy was like not on the ground anymore, and then Sean was on the. Did Sean not see Slenderman? I don't think Sean saw Slenderman. He thought it was Patrick, but Sean was not very like urgent about the subject. The fact that she was just, like Stormy was just like dragged. He was like, oh, whatever.
I just thought you deserved to know
He ain't interesting though.
what I do, I guess. Hi, yeah, I'm a former patient and I need to speak to my doctor. MLAndersen, ANDERSEN. Oh, shit. Can you just grab the formula sheet?
No? Just keep looking. It's right there.
I don't know how to get it there, though.
It's right in front of you. Just look. Maybe you're just messing up now.
About where it started. And I know you were like very young. Very young when they put me away, and Mom and Dad had me sent off, but I'm sure you remember part of it. I really don't know how you can forget the clock. And when we found it, it looked decrepit. It looked like someone used to live there, but there was nothing else around. There wasn't any wood. There wasn't anything burnt. It was just sitting there in that clearing. There's nothing else around. There was no trees for 10 or 15 feet, and it's a giant circle around this thing. It had shit carved into it, and we messed around with it, and we broke some of the glass with our baseball bat, and that was fun, but... Yeah, Dr. Elliot Mantle. He was... guys are located in Denver, right? Okay. Yes, Dr. Mantle.
I mean, before Mom and Dad said that I attacked you, I had gone back there a couple times, and I took something. And I know it sounds fucking nuts to assume that this is where it started, but
He took
I took the
something.
hands off the clock.
Look, I have a prescription that needs to be filled, so connect me to whoever can help.
Just let me kill myself.
He doesn't deserve to pay for something that he didn't do.
So is all this going on because he took...
I should have touched it, I'm sorry.
So this is all happening because he touched the hands on the clock?
I don't know why. I mean, I was young. I just wanted to steal and vandalize. I took them. And they were cool. They looked like tree branches. They were long, but the ends, they weren't like an arrow. It like branched out. It was just like this long black hand, and it just branched out at the end. I guess I thought they were cool, but I took them. And the next thing I can remember is being accused of something that I didn't think I did, of hurting you. I mean, I saw you sitting there with 2 broken legs and cuts down your arms, but I don't remember any of it, Sean. I'm sorry for that. I know it's late, and I know I've said it many times when you visited, but now more than ever, I'm sorry.
He wasn't my doctor. It was Dr. Mantle. Mantle! He worked there. He was my doctor. That's bullshit.
You came to help me when I got out. I fucked that up. Like I said, I really hope you never have to see this. I hope you come back and it all stops and we can work things out, but I don't know. That's how it's gonna go down. So I don't even see a point in uploading these videos anymore. I mean, why did I start doing it in the first place? I thought I had a doctor who wanted me to. I didn't have a doctor. He didn't want that. Unless that's part of it. It's like that's what you're supposed to do. All these other people out there who are dealing with something similar, why do they keep insisting on showing everyone? Because there's plenty of followers. There's plenty of people watching this shit and sitting back and hoping that it doesn't happen to them.
breaking like the fourth wall of the Slenderverse, like saying there's all these other people in like the Slenderverse and they're all experiences. It's always he's like acknowledging the other people and having similar things and saying all that. And so acknowledging that, and he's saying, "Oh, that's what you're supposed to do." And so he's like, "Oh, well, I didn't have a doctor." He's like basically kind of like saying, "Slenderman made me do it. Slenderman made me do it." Kind of like in Everyman Hybrid, the Habit made me do it. Like when Habit did the whole thing on Twitter, where Habit was like, "Do this, do that," and that's kind of cool.
And it does. You think it's interesting, so you pick up your camera and you start filming things too. You start uploading things. Because you think you see like a flicker in the frame, or someone that's there that's not supposed to be. You upload it too. Someone watches that. They grab their camera and they start bringing it around. And he comes around. That's the virus. You can't stop. I can't just stop. I'd want to. I would stop, but how many more people would take my place? If I stopped, fucking Sean or Eric would pick up a camera and same thing would happen to them. There's really no choice. You have to see it through to the end. I don't know what that end is. No one can know what's gonna happen. It's probably gonna be bad. You're all gonna sit there and watch it happen too. There's nothing I can do. I love you, Sean.
I mean, it's not much, but I think this will be fine.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh god. Do you remember the clock at all?
His hair is getting long.
Yeah, and no. Like he keeps saying to remember, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like over time, since he's started being different, I can remember it a little bit, but I don't remember anything significant about it. There's nothing that stands out to me. There's nothing that happened that the clock should be important in this, in whatever is happening. But I just don't. I don't know why. Why is the clock important? Like I've tried thinking. There's something. I mean, there's obviously something with the clock,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
But I mean, like this thing that's around. It's got to be connected to that, obviously. And I mean, what if it's like some power or like a source
Mm-hmm.
of this thing, this entity, um, source would be. Like, he needs it somehow. But then again, I don't know what happened when we were kids, so I don't know at all why he's after us. So
Well, what did you do to stop it?
I haven't stopped anything yet, so
Guess that was a stupid question to ask.
yeah, I mean, you're dealing with something that you don't know what it is. How do you stop it?
Yeah.
And if it's more powerful than you in every way, how can you figure out how to stop it? So I just really have no clue.
When was the last time you saw Patrick?
I was at a friend's house, and I was out smoking, and he just was there. And I don't know why I was feeling myself. I thought I had to, but he was just there, and it wasn't.
So where's Patrick staying?
Like, it wasn't Michael either, but it wasn't how I've seen Patrick ever. It wasn't.
What do you mean by that?
He wasn't a dick. He wasn't being theatrical, and he wasn't threatening or. I mean, he was still being vague. I have no clue what the hell he was saying. But it's weird because after that, I've not seen him at all. And the last time we were at your place, he wasn't there. He wasn't present. Nothing. I don't know. He wasn't there. It was all of that thing. So.
Well, maybe he did see it.
Am I supposed to believe him? I want to, because I don't want him threatening me. I don't want not knowing what to do. I wish that we were like, it sounds stupid, but like allies. I wish that we could fight together instead of this.
Is there any way to tell him that though? Like,
I don't know, because it's like he wants to be on his own, wants to figure it out, and that's how Michael was too.
Yeah.
He never wanted help. He always wanted to figure it out for himself.
I remember that.
But I mean, we need to stick together.
Yeah.
But I don't know. If only, if only.
What was that?
Why don't you eat him?
I'm not hungry.
Why not?
Just not. I keep having this reoccurring dream. And I've been having it for the past few nights. And it's about Michael.
What is he doing?
He just keeps coming in, like, wherever I am. Just comes in and tells me I'm gonna die.
That's depressing. hungry. I want pudding. Hello?
Hey, Sean.
Patrick, holy shit.
Still some on my face?
He just keeps getting worse and worse. And why does he keep wearing these weird outfits? Oh, never mind. He's wearing a normal outfit. I just thought that blood right there was something else.
He's not happy. Sean.
Patrick, tell me.
I'm so cold.
Patrick, stop.
Sean, Stormy. He's going to die.
Just wait here. Patrick.
Oh my god.
Just wait here.
What just happened?
Patrick!
Does he just teleport?
This all began with my brother Michael. When we were kids, he insisted that he saw something. Eventually, this thing that he saw landed him in a psychiatric hospital. So I didn't see him much.
Okay. We're gonna end it here because this video is 17 minutes long and there's a part 2 to it, so we're gonna end it here. Okay. So wow. So that video was a little up and down. I thought it'd be, because at first MLAndersen started off like really intense, and then it kind of like now seems like it's going down, not down like with not down as in it's getting less interesting. It's still interesting, but now it like went down and now it's escalating again, where now Patrick seems to be like he's just suddenly appearing as if he's like teleporting, which is weird. But now Stormy's in the picture. Stormy seemed to be a little important, but now all of a sudden Patrick is like, Stormy's gonna die. So why? How? Like, why is that happening? And then there's just like this sudden like flashes in the video, and that's kind of weird. Like, what's going on? Weird. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but we'll get there because this is getting interesting. But now we have some backstory to the clock. It seems like the clock is tied to Slenderman. How Michael, because it was Michael at the time, how Michael was explaining is he took the hands off the clock, and that's where things kind of started. So it seems like the hands of the clock or something, things started from there, and So maybe they're gonna, maybe eventually him and Sean, like Patrick and Sean, will join forces. That'd be interesting to see. Hopefully. But anyways, if you guys like Forgotten, Slenderverse series, or analog horror, ARG horror, all that stuff, um, hit the subscribe button because we will be exploring that stuff on the channel. We haven't gone to analog horror or ARG horror yet, but we're going to. Once we start finishing up MLAndersen, Stan Frederick, and Dark Harvest. Once we finish those three, we will start delving into other stuff. Right now, Slenderverse is our main focus. But if you like that stuff, do hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, do leave a like or a comment or both. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next part, and have a great rest of your day, whatever time zone it is for you. Bye.